on what I wanted to do, which is this. Then I started playing Arma 3 Life, and they were building a new map at the time, and they needed models. So I was like, yeah, I throw my hat in. And so I linked my work on Mike's stream once, and he said, yo, go put it in an app. So I did. That's how I got into nerds. I just follow Mike over here. All this stuff really doesn't have much places I could put it. I mean, I could tag some of this together, but there's nowhere else for that to go. There's no wall there to attach that to. Oops. That one. But I might be able to stretch it. If I mean in the middle, what happens? Yeah, I could probably do that. See, if this was a solid on top of this wall, you wouldn't want to leave that by itself. None of these floating ones you would want to leave by themselves. You put a line all the way across. That can cause issues. But yeah, I started with CryEngine in 2012, and I've actually done most of my 3D work. I started on it pretty hardcore back in September this year, or August of this year, actually. That's where I started learning most of the stuff I know about 3D work. So I haven't even been learning that much about 3D work for that long. I mean, I had the basics down, the very basics, because of my previous experience, but I still kind of sucked. I got one of those on the other side like that. Yes, I do. Don't want to weld it. I'll select it. Connect them. I got another one right there. And graphic design is a really good field to get into. The guy that taught me how to do tattoos went to college for graphic design, and he worked at a newspaper for ever while he was getting his tattoo license. And now he's one of the best tattoo artists I've ever seen. I mean, even if you can't get a job in the newspaper, you get a job making 50 or 80K a year as a tattoo artist when you're a graphic designer. Ain't no Photoshop to it, but if you could draw a little bit, you're good. Tattooing's a lot of tracing. I mean, you're doing custom tattoos, you're gonna be doing drawing, but you can use Photoshop for that. Yeah, man, just get some work together. Get you know 5 or 6 really amazing pieces together. I don't know how many graphic designers they're really looking for right now for nerds. I know we got quite a few of those. But I'm pretty sure if you could do texturing too, we're always looking for those. It's pretty much graphic design, except you gotta look at things a little different. Like the UV maps that I've been making, you have to look at them and know which part's what. Like these outside walls kind of thing. They'll be kind of flat, but you'll have to make a brick pattern, and you have to make it look like just a wall with a texture on it. But I've seen some guys do some amazing stuff. I've watched a YouTube video of a guy that took the old Super Metroid from Super Nintendo and made it look realistic. Just took a screenshot of it and just redesigned it, the whole thing, with like real nuts and bolts and stuff, and pipes, and rusty pipes. Texturing's pretty much the same thing. You're just taking realistic stuff and placing it properly. It's just the template's a little different. And I do a lot of my own texturing, but a lot of the other modelers, they're not that good with it. They don't know how, or they just don't want to. Then we're getting turned around. I just hit it where I see it. Gonna do it like this for a minute. Just a lot of crap. I think I've mostly got it over here till I flip around. There's about half of it. Whew. Yeah, that'll work. We could do that. Now saturate. Why? Why? Oh, yeah. Cut that. Well, let's cut the stairwell. Don't need that. Don't need it. Get it out of there. I'm not liking this color. It's too close to the background color. It's confusing me. That ain't gonna help, is it? You guys might see it different, but yeah, I have severe blindness, color blindness, legally blind, vision of 2200. All these lines are just getting confusing. So I'm trying to make less lines. Here, there, flip it around. This way. Something odd there. Poly free. You're free. Run. No, that was perfect. Missed this one though. I haven't done this side yet. That's why. Breathe. Breathe. Pace myself. A lot of horse shit. Actually, might be done. Oh, there's a piece. A couple pieces in here. One right there. And it's all from that angle. Believe that's half done. That means I need a freaking smoke. That's stressful. So boring and stressful. But okay. Right. Smoking is bad. Apparently, nicotine is also a rage inducer. Oh. See something going down right there. There's no door right there for it to go down to. There he is. Here too. Any more? I don't think so. Well, I guess it's 28. I knocked off like what, 100 polygons? Got a whole side to do. Double that. 3351. I knocked off like 200 polygons, technically. I think I started at 36. Can't remember. Get back to it. What I might do, see if this will work. Loop. Give me those guys back. Take it off. Ends right there. That part go this way. Goes all the way to the door. Yeah, we can just get rid of that. We just weld this one to make it a quad. Seems legit. Should have just been doing that in the first place. Get rid of all the unnecessaries first. Just wasted half an hour doing nothing. Don't need that. Or that. Or that. Or that. Less mouse movement. Don't have to click, 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 click for each vertice. Got one. Forget him. This isn't. Okay. This might be alright too. I'll loop that. Did I take any of this? Did not. Good. Goes all the way around to the door. And then through. Just like that. We want to keep that. Back around. Doorway. And deselect the doorway. Be safe. Deselect the window. Do believe I got to keep that one. Did I not over here? I did not over there. I got to put that back. Nowhere else to tie it to. quite a bit of work. You. All the middle ones. Looks like it. All right. Now we can start welding again. We go ahead and weld this guy over. That line there. Same with the ends. Can't do the ends because they're actually 90-degree angles. It's a lot easier when I don't have to worry about the crap in the middle. Tops, bottoms. Triangle off. Be a little stretched. Overlapping. Fine with it. Actually, let's backspace that. These guys here. Bring you way over here. That way it's not out there in the middle like that. As minimum as possible. Last room. Already. That went much quicker. Well, now I learned something. Hope you guys learned something too. Switch angles. here. No, I haven't started on these doorways. None of this room. Checking. I know I still got some to do over here. Apparently I missed one right here too. On the bottoms. Okay. Anything that stands out. Any straight lines that aren't corners. I believe that's got it. Well, that's good. At least there's that. We're sitting at 3100 a level. Turn my music back on. Drop a light in, see what it looks like. Dark. Can I increase the intensity? Give it a good 8. The light's being weird. Quit being weird, light. I'll get rid of you. We'll just go for a skylight. Better. It don't render better. Did not need to. Normally, if it wasn't such a huge complex, I would add baseboards and crown molding. Baseboards, because pretty much every house around has baseboards, but I think that's just a bunch of extra polys that we don't really need. You can paint those on, make it so there's a rubber push on baseboards. Just glue them to the wall kind of things. Supposed to be a cheap ass place, why not? Oh, this is gonna be a pain to unwrap. But it's done. I gotta make a floor. I gotta make a roof. Ground floor. Gotta make a ground floor, middle floor for all the floors above the ground floor, and a roof. You can have one of the corner ones. How about that? Get you a corner apartment. Because you got a big Terrence. Got more barbecue space outside. We're gonna shove Mike in one of these little ones. He don't even get his own little Terrence. He's got to share one with the neighbor. Yeah, well, I didn't cut out the elevator doors yet. Because I'm not sure how I'm gonna do those yet. Gotta have them ribs, man. I love ribs. They ain't making me want old Charlie's. I can't afford that shit. I'm broke. I stay broke though. I live off a government check. whole $700 a month to pay all my bills. Gone the day I get it. Trying to figure out how I want to do this floor. First thing we're going to do is start off with a plane. Actually lined up decent on that end. Bring it in. I'm going to symmetrize this too, so it's the same as everything else. Give me the grid. Okay, it's pretty centered. Till you get close, then you realize it's not. Grid back off. After I get the apartment done, I'll probably do something small, like some kind of prop. I like to do a building and then take a short break from buildings for a day and do some kind of prop. Just whatever they need. I don't know. Looks like I finished the bank. Then I done the bull bar and the light bar for the tow truck. I don't know what I'll do after this. I don't know. We're getting kind of behind. I might just grind through and get started on the gas station or the E75 buildings, E76 buildings, whatever they're called. The crappy buildings from Lakeside. They need reworked and redone. Go back to my skyscraper. But this was supposed to be done a month ago. It wasn't my assignment, but somebody's got to do it. It needs to be done now. So I jumped on it. Okay, now we gotta grab these guys, connect them once. I gotta get this lined up with this wall. I'll grab this fella here and pull him out. Yeah, I might end up doing a terminal. That'd be pretty cool. I've had one planned for a long time. I designed one for that post-apocalyptic game I was working on. It was going to be like a safe haven area. It's a massive terminal. But I never actually got around to making it. looks like the floor. Doesn't need thickness. It's going to have tearances coming out. Yeah, let's give it a thickness. We can take it away later. Bridge these fellows. And bridge this fella. And we can bridge this fella. Oh, it was a freaking massive terminal. It was self-sustaining and everything, so it had its own power. The roof with solar panels, had a massive courtyard with trees in it. Collected its own water. It's supposed to be a biggest, most modern international airport terminal in the world. Let me turn that back off. It's driving me crazy. Let's rename this floor. We're going to rename floor walls, since it's walls now. Door frames. Window frames. Okay. Let's unhide. Let's delete this first. We're going to unhide our floor plan. So I thought I liked the way their terraces were. Yeah, a little bit curved, and then a tiny one, and that one's split. Okay. Come here, you. Blinky shit's gotta go. Okay. Yeah, see, this got a sliding door coming out of the bedroom, but we're not adding that. I think I'm just gonna pull it all the way out and then bloop. I mean, these guys are just boxes by the looks of it. Handrails are gonna kill my poly count completely. So what I might do is just connect it all the way around. To here. And then just have this part as one big one. Maybe the ends. Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Brought home Chinese? Oh boy, Chinese. You know what that means. It's break time. Go eat some Chinese. I'm gonna get this settled first though. I'm a freaking addict. I don't like leaving things undone. I don't know why I went all the way. I need to go half. I need to go to middle, right there. Top grid. I need to grab those and pull those down a little bit. Can't really take this up or it'll block the doorway. Can't have that. Unless we take the whole floor up, we can take the whole floor up. Take the whole floor up with it. Then there's no doorway to block. Sunk in a little bit anyway. Got it? Looks like it's got it. Yeah. Good deal. Save. Now we'll be back in like 15 or 20 minutes. I'm not sure about planes. I think Des put some helicopters in there. I'm pretty sure he's putting some planes in there. I think we're gonna have like Cessnas and stuff. If not, I want to model one and put it in because that sounds fun. I love planes. Anyhow, be back in a little bit.